we are in Leigh-on-Sea.
Yes, at the Glass Factory Studios.
Yeah, not a really big, scary forest unless you're a small man like John Oakes.
Thanks very much. We're actually stood on a ramp as well, so it's a lot worse.
You
Thanks,
keep
mate.
telling yourself that, Sunshine. This really is a hidden gem of Southend. We're in the middle of an industrial estate, and inside this building is an incredible photography studio, and the owner, Cann, will be showing us around.
Absolutely. He set us a challenge, so let's head inside and see what he's got for us.
Let's do it. Thank you. Here we are inside the Glass Factory Studios, joined by studio owner Cann.
Hi guys, nice to have you here.
Right, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks, what a pleasure. What an incredible studio. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, it's my original studio was down in Battersea, and we got squeezed out with the Battersea developments that were going on. So I was looking for new space, and obviously being a South London boy, this space came up and I decided to go for it. So here I am, lock, stock and barrel. Came in June 2020, spent a year building it out, and the idea was to kind of build an old school vibe place.
That's exactly what it feels like when you walk in, and it
Yeah.
feels like you're in some sort of like kitsch 1970s fashion film or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's incredible. But you've got all the mod cons in here as well. I can see hanging just over in that corner a winch for aerial photography. You've got, what's it called, an Infinity Cove? What, can you explain a little bit about that?
Well, the idea of Infinity Cove is when you shoot against the Infinity Cove, you don't get any sharp edges. So the idea being, you normally when you get a cove or a normal background, you get to see the shadow and you lose it. With this, it's like the deep blue. You can't tell up from down.
Yeah.
So it's great for shooting films as well and that kind of stuff.
So let's just backtrack a bit, right? Because you didn't just, this wasn't just a crazy lockdown idea that you had. You were just sitting there watching Countdown
I've
one
been
day.
shooting for a long time, and for me it's always about the studio and the build. I did a bit of work doing set building, design, that kind of stuff as well in theatres. So I'm quite handy at making things and creating things. So the idea was to make this space a perfect space to work from, and bring my old school analogue skills to, really. And
that's a key thing actually, because you shoot in analogue here. We just had
I shoot in film a lot. I shoot in digital, but I do shoot a lot of film as well. And I'm just setting up to start doing some some analogue workshops. And I think this is the only place in London that I know, certainly not down here, where you can rock up and do an analogue shoot where people can come and use cameras, and then we can go in the back in the dark rooms behind. We can process the film, and I can teach them to print as well, and they can walk out with finished prints, all in a day. Which is, there's nowhere else you can do that. So
that is phenomenal.
Yeah, trying to keep it a bit edgy and a bit different.
Great. And if people want to do that and get in touch with you and find out a little bit more about it, where's the best place to go to do that?
And get us on the website. theglassfactory.studio is out there. It's all showing. The Instagram obviously is at theglassfactory.studio. On my own Instagram as well, which is at Cann Photo. It's all there, so it's hopefully, obviously we've only been technically open about 5 months because of the lockdown and the build.
Sure.
There's been a few things going on in the past, but nothing really. It's only just starting to launch, so we're new boys down here.
Wow.
We hope you're going to welcome us.
Yeah.
Well, Graham, look, I really appreciate you having us both welcome us into your studio.
Absolute pleasure.
We've been informed that you've got a challenge for us, and I'm praying it involves that winch up there.
It doesn't involve the winch, no, but obviously I think the key is in analogue. I think you're going to enjoy it, and I'm going to leave it just there and let you come across it in a minute.
Oh,
it sounds terrifying.
It sounds like me and you are going to be in a dark room together again. Right, let's find out what this challenge is all about. Thank you very much for having us, Graham. Back to the handsome guys in the studio.